Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Houston Astros going up against the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And our starting pitcher here today, Max Fried. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And a foul ball. Tapped softly on the ground. McMahon fires over to first. And an easy out to start the game. Now we check out the Astros lineup. In the sixth spot for them in this one, Yainer Diaz.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him. Make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. That's in there, and that's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. McMahon in position. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Jason Alexander.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Paul Goldschmidt, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Next offering in the dirt, and it's 1-1. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Pena takes it in for the out. One down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Aaron Judge, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Bellinger up to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 0-0 after 1 from Yankee Stadium. Inning number 2 when we get back on the show. Back in the Bronx, new inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Carlos Correa. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Just missed.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Here comes a pitch.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And down on strikes. And quickly 1 away in the second.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's Christian Walker. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now here is Yainer Diaz. There's a strike. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Double play ball to second. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom of the inning. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
The 1-0.
Ball. He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a 2-2. And that's outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And now here is Ben Rice. There's the strike. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
1 at second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
First and third, 1 down.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
He's got it. Runner tags from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Jose Caballero stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
Volpe off of first with 2 away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. In the air, left field, down the line, pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As a run scores.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
So the lineup flips over. Paul Goldschmidt will hit next. And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground to the left. Over to first. Out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We play 2 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the DH, Taylor Trammell. Max Fried will go to work. There's a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
2 strikes.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Ramon Urias in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Right side. Takes it himself. Out. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
He'll do it himself, and the Astros put down in order. Astros are down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Back now in the Bronx, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Alexander back to work. Just missed. Judge getting to start in left. 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's down and away.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Base knock right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And here comes Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The flip to second to Walker, and that's 2.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boone. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you got to remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Stanton stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That one not close, and the count is 2-0. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros nothing. Start of the 4th. Now, Jeremy Pena.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. But no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout.
Well, the throw was right there. He just dropped it. Didn't look it into the pocket. Maybe had a little late movement on it and hit the heel of the glove and just clanked. One of those errors where you kind of can't believe it when you do it.
Jesus Sanchez up next for the Astros. And that is out of play. And that's outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Pena gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 so far.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. And midway in the 4th, it's the Yankees 2 and the Astros nothing. Back in New York, bottom of the 4th, here's a big power threat, Ben Rice. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. The shortstop takes a ball.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that drops in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
On the ground to first, could be 2. To Pena at second for 1. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And it's fouled away. Grisham off of first with 2 away. Cut on and lifted in the air. Sanchez racing over to make the catch. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top 2-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Carlos Correa. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in 1 game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit." So I went to the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Next to hit, Christian Walker. And he's already singled in this game. And that one fouled off. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard
1-2.
high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Here's the catcher to hit, Yainer Diaz. He's 0 for 1. Clips the corner. Strike 1. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Set down on strikes. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. 1-2-3 go the Astros. And they're down 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Ryan McMahon. First pitch misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Steven Okert getting loose out there. De Los Santos also throwing. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the leadoff man aboard. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Jason Alexander will depart, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm. Angel De Los Santos gets the call from the pen.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Paul Goldschmidt now 0 for 2 in this one. That misses, and it's 1-0. Nobody out, runner at first. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone. 2-2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That misses the zone. Counts full, 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner on the move. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Runner on the go again. That one the other way. Fair ball. Around second is McMahon. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Here is Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 2. And that's in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Here's Cody Bellinger. High drive, deep right field. That one on its way. It's a belly bomb. His 21st of the year. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right.
No, that's
And the
ball.
first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Diaz down to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and nobody left on. We're through 5. The Yankees 4 and the Astros nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's Taylor Trammell. Trammell measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. And first offering is fouled off. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you
ball,
expect in
2
an 0-2
strikes.
count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good eye in that
too
spot.
high.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Urias in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The 0-2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Yankees leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Two outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick. Grounded out his first time. Right through there for a strike. And that misses. And 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham sprinting for this one. Oh, what a lunging grab.
Oh, you're holding your breath on that one. Sometimes you get caught in between. He stumbled a little bit, but kept his concentration. Nice catch to end the inning.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Okert.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next offering way off the plate. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
On the ground, and that's just foul. In the air, right side, and it stays fair. Man at first, Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a strike. Grisham, first round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Throw. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Next
Full
offering
count.
is outside. In the air out to center. Dives and it gets by. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Runners at the corners here, one away. And next for New York, Jose Caballero. Now a bunt towards third. And that's foul. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Puts a bunt down. Urias. Off balance feed, there's one. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. Here's Ryan McMahon now.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
No ball. One
Runners
strike.
on first and third, two away. Check swing, went around. 0-2 now.
0-2.
And there's a ball.
One ball. Two strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike three. No runs on two hits, no errors, and two men left stranded. We're through six full. The Yankees 4 and the Astros nothing. Back for more from the Bronx. We go to the top of the seventh. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Fried back to work. Fastball for a strike. Well, he's back out there to begin the seventh. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough sixth inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Sanchez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next pitch is outside. One ball, one strike. There's a strike.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And now it's going to be Jose Altuve.
1 ball, no strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
No, off the plate.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Next offering is downstairs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Correa, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The other way, and foul ball. Altuve, the runner at first with two gone. Maximus notches the K. So the Astros lead one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Brian Abreu.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 3. Missed with a changeup, ball one. Just off the inside edge. Line drive. Makes the catch, one down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Way back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty, one away. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Clips the corner, and that is strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Going to count 1-2. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Full count.
Goes down looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
2 down, bases empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And now it's filled up.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Correa puts it away. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away and the strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Stepping in, Yainer Diaz. And that's outside. 1-0. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Outside. And now 3-0.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Up next to the Astros, the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Into second, and he's got a double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
McCormick into box again, takes a strike. And that's off. the inside edge.
One
and the
ball,
count is
one
1-1. Out to short. On to first. And that will end the inning. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. Yankees 6 and the Astros nothing. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Foul ball.
1-2.
Next offering misses down and away. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one just misses. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
The center fielder, number 12.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner on the go. He swings and fouls one off. This one lifted in the air, left field. Altuve puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So digging in, Jose Caballero.
The second baseman, Jose Caballero.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. High fly ball out to center field. McCormick makes the grab. And there's 2 down. So a man aboard. And up next for New York, Ryan McMahon. First offering. Runner goes. Foul ball there. Volpe leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man on second, 2 down. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Volpe up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
That one misses. And it's 3-2. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
Man at second. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So next up for Houston, Jose Altuve. Just missed. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it drops in. And now two aboard. Tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Max Fried will give way, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third. So looking for some help there. Back in a minute. David Bednar on to pitch here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Correa in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his
hit weakly on the ground. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And a run comes in to score. So up next, Christian Walker.
This crowd doesn't sound as confident as they were a few minutes ago, Boog. Went from feeling pretty good to hoping they can just escape with a win.
Grisham is there, makes the catch. 2 down. Astros down to their last out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz. Fastball for a strike. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. They're down to their final strike. One strike away. Off the mark there, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch misses way outside. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.